So we've discussed points, lines, and planes. Now we're going to talk about segments, rays, and opposite rays. What's important to remember about a segment or a line segment is that it has two endpoints, which are labeled with capital letters. It's important to note that it's drawn with two endpoints and that it's named by the capital letters, which can be forwards or backwards, meaning they can be AB or BA. Also note here, there's no arrows at the end of this line that's on top of the two capital letters. So note that it can be named forwards, which would be AB, or backwards, which would be BA. A ray is drawn with one endpoint that goes through another point and ends in an arrow. So it goes through another point. So let's say LE, this would be ray LE. It's drawn with one endpoint and one arrow. It's named by two capital letters with the end point in front, meaning it can't be named forwards and backwards. It has to be written as end point first and the other point on the ray next. The arrow on top is also always pointing to the right. Here it's important to know for a fact about it that a ray is half of a line. Finally, we have opposite rays. Opposite rays are two rays that share a common endpoint. So we draw it as the common endpoint. Let's say U, and two rays opposite each other. So this is a straight line. So let's say R and V. So we have ray UR and ray UV. They're opposite rays because they form a straight line, so they're directly opposite of each other. So it's named by, well, it's named for the most part separately. So we have ray UR starting with the end point and ray UV. So it doesn't matter that this ray is pointing in the opposite direction, the arrow still points to the right, and no matter what, you start with the end point. It's important to note for opposite rays that they form a straight line.